This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cage Side Press here with the Big Swarm, who takes on Oleg Popov on August 2nd in Nashville. Well, Linton, you said it. You are not in the playoffs yet back in Connecticut. You are in the playoffs now.
Yes.
Walk me through that whole thing. They give you the call. Valentin is unfortunately out. Just walk me through the whole sequence of getting the call and being told you're still in it.
Yeah, so I'd gone back to training. I was helping my friend get ready for his fight. So I was told, stay ready. You never know what happens. So I went back after like 4 to 5 days of rest. And they said, you're going to be in the tournament. Are you training? That's what I said first. Have you been training? I said, yes, I've been training. And I said, well, I think you're going to be in the tournament. There's 98% chance. The next day, they give me the call and said, you're in, Valentin's out. And I was like, oh my days. Couldn't write this. Like, this story, couldn't write it. Just continue training, man. Took a few days off here and there because it pretty much would have been like a 12-week camp or something, to like a 14-week camp. A couple of days off here and there. But yeah, been injury, just, getting ready for semi-finals.
Well, look, I think anyone who spoke to you that night in Connecticut and then obviously is familiar with you in your career, you are very much a positive energy type of athlete and certainly got the right mindset, from a lot of experience in your career. I do want to talk about the logistics. Obviously, you did have to go the distance with Valentin. Reflecting on it now, weeks removed, how do you feel about your performance and how's it been, having to turn it back around, because obviously there's not a lot of time between the end of that season and now the playoffs?
So I'm happy with the performance. Could I do better? Yes. So after I got him with the knee, I should have started that first round a little bit faster than I did. I think I was more waiting to see what he was doing rather than do me. Anyway, that is what it is. But second round, I wish some elbows, but there's not, because I would have got the finish. But that knee landed perfectly. He got on top and landed the hammer fists. But I felt great, and you know what I was more proud of? That I shut a few people up, because obviously people probably think I couldn't go the distance, especially I think that's the reason he called me out, was because of my performance the first season, obviously where I fought Dennis. I think he saw I was tired in the first round. If I got to call anyone out, it's probably that guy. Probably thought my age was gonna be a factor. So I made sure that wasn't. Went back to the gym after that fight and just killed that cardio, man. Made that the top priority.
I mean, I think that was very reflected in that fight against a tough guy with great experience in Valentin. I do want to ask you a bit about the mentality now, because I actually found this odd looking back at it. Somehow the timing was off. You were not part of either the heavyweight or light heavyweight Grand Prix in Bellator. Obviously you knew there was a now there's a new opportunity now with PFL. I mean, does it kind of feel like, everything happening in its right time? Because as you said, a lot of fighters stay ready. Not everyone is lucky enough that they do get that phone call to still stay in it. So can you just talk a little bit when you're by yourself at home? Like, does it feel like it just is all worked out the way it was meant to?
Yeah, 100%. Life isn't a straight journey. It's left, right, down. Take like some U-turns and a circle. Never straight. I got to the title, got back to it, got back to it. So, I think these journeys and these circumstances have just put that fire in burning, more determination, more sacrifice, but more energy. And again, we are here where we are now. We are here where we are now. And I've just got to go in there and prove, that it's time at one as well. You know, bet sport, be smart, and everything will come. You know, so it was that I did get the call. I was sitting up, and I thought, don't go in the tournament, but I fight Bader at least, because that's supposed to happen. You know, back last year. So if I didn't get in the tournament, that was my next. You know, so I had that's the two things I had waiting. So and obviously the tournament pulled first. So I'm happy with that.
Well, things work out the way they're supposed to. I think that's just really cool. Before we talk about Oleg, two guys that you are familiar with, Mr. Tim Johnson and Denis Goltsov in the other playoff semifinal. Just what are your thoughts on their matchup?
That's going to be a great matchup. That's going to be a great matchup. Again, Denis, you know what I mean? He beat me in the first round. Tim, we fought each other before, you know, and Tim brings that power. Denis has the grappling and the striking as well. So that's a coin toss for me. The best man prepared will win that fight. And I have unfinished business with both of them, sort of, if you know what I'm saying. Denis beat me, but I did beat Tim. But it's still there on both ends.
Of course. I mean, I think that just sets up the perfect narrative. Obviously, Tim would love it back. Obviously, your shot to win the title is right there.
Yeah.
Denis running it back. Look, I don't need to tell you, the movie ending is right there for all of you guys. It make for a very fun final. I do want to ask you about Oleg. Obviously, part of that Team Fedor, unit that they have over there in Russia. What are your thoughts on his game? And if anything, what might make him a little different than some of these guys we see in Valentin and guys like maybe Vadim Nemkov too?
The difference him and Nemkov's he likes to strike a lot. Moldovsky's is like more of a brawler and a strong power. And I think with Oleg, he's more of a, I'm probably going to say more of a tech grappler. So much powerful. I don't think he comes out like that, but I think he likes to drain you, take you down, hold you. I think that's the kind of grappler he is, and set up his holds to maybe for a crucifix or side control and go for the win that way. But I'm ready for everything he's got. I don't think he's ever fought a grappler or a fighter like me, with the knowledge, the determination, and what I've done. You know, I fought the best, beat some of the best, and he's still coming up. You know, and I know I can still do that regardless. You know, I don't give no fights away easily, even if I'm on my deathbed. Not quitting. And that's someone he hasn't fought. Again, things I'm going to end up breaking him. I'm going to be doing him that he hasn't been in. I'll be doing stuff and holds and move in cities he's never been in, and that's what's going to break him.
I mean, look, I don't even have to follow up anymore. I think the fans are going to be very excited to see this one. I think that entire heavyweight final quartet is going to be very fun for people to watch. So, Linton, best of luck. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Swarm taking on Oleg Popov August 2nd in Nashville, ESPN Plus in the United States. You guys know where to find the PFL. Linton, best of luck. Thank you.